Okay. You guys can hear me now? I'm trying to set up because I was on Siren's panel and people wanted me to come up and do a little something special for them, so um, I'm just rearranging my stuff. But we're about to play some football here. Also, I am setting up a goal, you guys. So I can get the new game. It's okay. Okay. There we go. That's what I'm looking for, you guys. Now you don't have to donate or anything like that, but that's just the goal that I'm setting up. And let me share this out to copy link. We'll go here. There we go. Okay, so that's the goal. Now let me turn off my light and I will get back to the gaming. There we go. So that's just the goal. You guys, no one has to help me or anything like that. That's just there so I can get the new game, that the new Walking Dead that is on my community wall already, and we're just gonna have some fun. I can look at the comment section on the game and on my football is cool. Oh, in Wyoming, I am gonna try and get the new NHL game. Since you like the fighting, I'm gonna try to get NHL as well. That'll be my next purchase. But if you guys can, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe if you're new. And my highest scoring game is it was 362. So you can hear me okay, right? Wyoming. And I only pick on you because I love you. You're one of my best friends, so.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them. It certainly did.
All right, thank you.
Some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help you.
That's why I don't like sometimes is when I mess with my audio stuff, and then I have to fix it, and it's just gets annoying sometimes. But other than that.
Defense for Tampa Bay. It's quite a unit. Number one in the NFL against the pass. And when you get ready to face the number one overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively.
Cool, thank you.
You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has
all right,
a 3rd and 10.
Either I'm gonna sack him or get. Oh, I wanted to pick. It's okay. Alright, I'm going to show you a long ball. I usually throw the ball like really far, and I'm looking, bounce it back. Ah, too far. Alright, watch this. I'll show you my long arm. So let's do this. We want this formation, I formation. Hit triangle, go up right there, and here we go. This is my go-to play.
This is definitely a wide open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
Almost a touchdown.
71 yards. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. Shep.
There we go.
Touchdown run. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So unable to.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll get you back in. Give me a couple seconds, okay?
What changes there around the
give me a second here.
as far as how you're defending it. You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone.
Wait, which one was it that you were in? Hold on. It still says you're in here, I think. Hold on. Because I have another mod chat now, but is it the which one was it? Do you remember? Was it the gaming one? Was it the what was the name of it? Do you remember? Was it Johnny's team or gaming crew? Was it I'm trying to think which one was it. Now that I can't remember now. Because I have the gaming crew one. That's the one that has Barbara in it. I don't know if that was the one that you were in. It's okay. Here, I'll just add you to this one. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Here, I'll add you. There you go. I'll add you to this one. I think this is the one that you were in, Johnny's team. I think it had Auntie in it. Or it was the... Okay, and then I'll add you to this one too. There you go. Those are the ones that David usually puts the links in for. There you go.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that time?
Okay, so Auntie was in that one? Okay, so there you go. The gaming one is just like with Dylan and stuff like that, and Eddie when he puts his links in the chat sometimes, you know. That one doesn't have like anything going on in it, but you're welcome in both.
Empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works. Breaks through the contact. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away.
Yeah, so if you know, my Eagles lost Sunday. Yeah, I destroyed the Eagles on this game too. It was, I think I played them already. It was pretty bad. I think they only scored like, wait, did I play them yet? I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was either last season that I played them. But yeah, I don't like the Eagles.
But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is.
But if you guys can share me now, hit that like button, and let's do this. 49ers, yeah. The 49ers are one. It's the only reason why they're good now is because they got Christian McCaffrey. I think that's the only reason why they're doing good. Just like how the Dolphins are doing good, it's just because they got freaking Tyreek Hill. Like, if it wasn't for Tyreek, I think the Dolphins would lose.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Yeah, I've been a Bucs fan since I was born. Like, I remember when they were wearing their retro jerseys, the orange and white. You like the Ravens? I can't stand the Ravens. But I noticed about you. You only like the teams that have birds on them because you like birds. Yeah, the retro uniforms are badass.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting.
And this is taken in at the 5. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Davante Adams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Man, I can't wait to get the Walking Dead game because you get to actually be the characters from the actual show and stuff like that. And I think I really don't like the Broncos because I hear one of the news that they're being. Oh, I don't know. The reason why I don't like there's a few reasons why I don't like certain teams. I don't like the Saints because Drew Brees was on that team and he used to just destroy our Buccaneers back in the day. I didn't like I kind of liked the Falcons back in the day when they had Julio Jones, Michael Vick, and Michael Pittman. You know, they were a fun team to watch, even if they were playing against us. The only thing I didn't like was what Michael Vick did with the dog fights. That's what I didn't like. But they were a fun team to watch too. The news is always talking about Broncos. I like Tampa. Yeah, Tampa. Tampa is doing pretty shitty this year, I'm not gonna lie, and it's only because we don't have a quarterback. Our quarterback is crap. Okay, he's not no Tom Brady. When we had Tom Brady, you know, the first season with him being on the Buccaneers, we won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I get it, you know. But that's the only reason why I don't like Michael Vick. I mean, as a player, he was great. I mean, he wasn't on a Super Bowl team or anything, but he was an agile quarterback. Like he could have easily been one of the greats. If he didn't screw up his career, I think he could have been one of the greats, but he was injury prone. He always got injured though. But that dude is a fighter though. Like he'll take big hits, you know what I mean? And he'll walk it off. He ruined his career. He could have been one of the best. He wasn't gonna be no Tom Brady, but he was good. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely good. If Michael Vick didn't do what he did, I guarantee you he would have been in the Hall of Fame for the quarterbacks. 100%. It's just like who was that one guy that ruined his career? Who was it? There was another player that did something stupid. Oh, Aaron Hernandez. That was another guy that screwed up. Aaron Hernandez was the tight end for the Patriots with Gronk. Carson Wentz was a good quarterback until he got hurt. Yes. Yeah, I give you that. I mean, just because listen, I tell people this quite often. I think just because they're football players, they get paid so much money, they think they could do whatever they want to do, and that's not the case. There's some, you know, the NFL is strict now when it comes to, like, you know, hitting your fellow players or hitting your loved ones. They don't condone that anymore, you know what I mean? And good on them. They need to be penalized for, you know, doing something wrong, because there's young people like myself, you know, I always wanted to be a football player, and, you know, it made it seem like they don't get in trouble for anything, you know what I mean? Like, when I was growing up, I was like, wow, I didn't know they can just fight other players for and not get in trouble for it. It's just like hockey, you know what I mean? You think that they can't get in trouble, but now that they're actually cracking down on that, so it's not. I remember a lot of players from different teams. They're good. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the other thing. Like, some football players, they love talking to the fans. They actually spend time with their fans, you know what I mean? Some players are just like, oh, I'm just here to play football and that's it. You know what I mean? And that's wrong. Like, if they're coming to see you wearing your jersey, wearing your merch, pretty much, you should at least give them, like, time to sign an autograph or something, you know? Like, because they're the ones who are actually helping you make more money. Because every time you buy a jersey of your favorite player, you know, that money goes to them, you know what I mean? For their merchandise. Yeah, they need to, because, listen, there was one play that I remember. It was our rookie, William Golston. I don't know if you guys remember him, but when he first entered the Buccaneers' locker room, his very first game, he hurt people. He wasn't trying to. He was just playing football. But he's like a 375-pound dude, and he was beating up the quarterbacks. Like, he would sack the quarterback and get them hurt. Not trying to, of course, but, you know, the concussions, man. Back in the day, there was like no protocols for concussion. Oh, they got hurt. They'll come out for a couple plays. You know, look what happened to Mike Williams. I mean, he was our Buccaneers wide receiver for a few years, and he ended up dying. Now, I don't know from what, but you know, there was actually a time a head coach would tell their players, injure their best players, injure them, and they would do it, and they would get paid extra money. Who was it? It was a team that was on the news about that. There was an investigation about them, and that's why one of their what's his name? The guy from the Saints. What's his name? He was the head coach. What was his name? Sean Payton. I think his name was Sean Payton. He would actually pay their players to injure other players. Hands down. I'm sorry, I can't condone that. Say, for example, if it was one of your favorite players and he's got a career-ending injury or paralyzed, no. They're trying to make a living just like everyone else. Yeah, look what happened to Brett Favre. Look what happened to Aaron Rodgers. You know, look what happened to some of the great football players that they can't run this thing. They can't. It's like they're afraid to get hit now. Like, from those big hits, it can change your career instantly. Look what happened to the Saints were terrible. Exactly. That's why Sean Payton had to quit being the coach. They got rid of him. He would pay their players. And then, what was the other thing that was going around too? There was a couple of players that were doing illegal substances, and their coach would dismiss it. I mean, I don't mind like the green stuff, you know what I mean? But like the stuff that is like steroids. Like steroids, I mean, if you're gonna be a football player, you should rely on your natural speed and your work ethic and your ability. You don't need that stuff. That stuff will kill you. So I don't understand why people need to use steroids. It doesn't make you better or anything. I don't know what it does. Like, if it's supposed to make you better, you don't need to be. If you're in the league for a reason, you know. It's not easy to be a national football player. It's easy to be a college player, but not you know what I mean? That's where all the injuries started happening too. People getting roid rage. You know, I think that's what it was. They get roid rage and they hit players and they get all mad, and that's when they start injuring people. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. Talk to me about football. I'll tell you the realistic of why I like football and why I hate it. I mean, it's a fun sport to watch, but it's also very like controversial and dangerous. I mean, one bad injury, you could be, like that one football player. Remember, he just collapsed on the field. Remember, they had to They almost had to like revive him. You know, it was. And look at the injuries that the play, not even the players. You know, look at that one referee. That one referee tore his knee, tore his leg apart, like pretty much. Like his leg was on the other side. It just happened against the game this Sunday. That one referee literally got hurt, and he was on the sideline. He didn't even do anything. He got ran up on, and his leg broke. Like, it's insane.
And the Bucks continue to pull away here in this first half. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
I mean, look at hockey, though. Hockey, you don't see... I mean, you do see injuries, but you don't see as many injuries as there are in football. It seems like almost every week there's an injury in football. And some are worse than others, absolutely. But the ones that are scary is when they have to stop the game and go into commercial and the guy is just laying there. I went to a game where a guy tore his MCL and ACL, and I didn't, you know, I'm a fanatic, so whenever my team hits a quarterback or something, I get excited, you know what I mean? But I didn't realize how bad the hit was, and when I saw him on the ground, like, I was the only one that was cheering, and I didn't, like, I was young, I didn't know how bad he was actually hurt. I thought he was just laying there like, oh my god, I got hit. But no, he got injured, and when I saw the replay, I felt really bad, you know? The game is enthusiastic. You get really enthused with it, especially when you go to the games. It's a different environment than watching it on TV. When you go to a game, the atmosphere is just insane. And our Buccaneer fans are insane. Like, when we win, like, you see it, you guys, we get like people dressed up as pirates and stuff like that. We have a lot of cool things. Like, when we won the Super Bowl, we have people twerking on cars. We have people. It's a different environment. And the reason why everyone went so crazy was because Tom Brady did something that no other quarterback has ever done. No quarterback has done this. You ready? Won a Super Bowl in their home stadium. Tampa Bay hosted the Super Bowl when Tom Brady was here, and we won the Super Bowl. First time that he's ever done that. That's why everyone calls him the GOAT. No, he's not the GOAT. He's the ultimate GOAT, because no quarterback has won more Super Bowls than he has. And not only that, he's won the Super Bowl in a home stadium. He's never done that before. No one has ever done that, so he's earned that title to be the ultimate GOAT. Prove me wrong that he doesn't belong there. Have you ever seen another quarterback win how many 8 rings, almost 10 rings? Like, he has almost as many rings as he does as yeah, he was an amazing quarterback. And you know who helped him make him that way? And yes, even though Bill Belichick is a dick, he, you know, if it wasn't for for what's his name, Drew Bledsoe getting injured, Brady would probably never had a chance to win as many Super Bowls as he did. And that was another hit that was messed up. The Drew Bledsoe. He was on the Patriots when they drafted Tom Brady. He broke his neck. You know, and that's when Brady came in, and Brady refused to lose. And I love that about football. Like, you play to win, you know, you want to show off your skills. Brady had everything. Brady had it all. He, I mean, he wasn't always fast, but he was smart with the ball. You know, if Brady was, how can I say this? If Brady was born a little sooner, like look at Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if Patrick Mahomes and Brady were, like, if Brady trained Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes already is good. The way he throws the ball without looking, you know, that slide ball pass that he does, he's great. He could be the next Brady. Honestly. I really think he could do it. I think he has the skill set to be the next Brady. I don't see it in anyone else. I'm sorry, I don't see it in Justin Hurts or whatever his name is, Hurts. I don't see it in Bryce Young. I don't see it in I mean, I just don't get it. I don't see anyone beating Brady. The only person that I could see probably beating Brady would be Patrick Mahomes. I mean, look, he's younger than Tom Brady. He's already won how many Super Bowls already? I mean, he could be the key to beating Tom Brady's record. No one has beaten Brady's. Like, you know, he's got the all-time record for the most yards. If Patrick Mahomes keeps hitting his go-to guys, easily he can win enough. They're going to win a bunch of Super Bowls. As long as they keep Patrick Mahomes healthy and they have a good offensive line, I think they have a good chance. Now, I know defense wins games. Absolutely. 100%. You got to have a good defense. But if you have, say like you have a bad defense, at least you have a decent offense, you could at least do something, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's insane. To look back when I used to hate Tom Brady. Honestly, when I was younger, I hated him. Not because he wasn't good. It was just because he was too good and he was too cocky. Every time that the Bucs played Tom Brady, we got our asses whooped. I mean, bad. And that's why I didn't like Tom Brady. And then I was like, you know what? And I even talked to David about this. I talked to David and I talked to quite a few people. I think you were there, Wyoming. Remember when I said Tom Brady is going to come to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? And I think you said, there's no way, Johnny. The salary cap is too high. They're not going to be able to afford him. Remember? But you know what? I said, no, he's going to come to Tampa Bay and he's going to bring Gronk. Look what happened. I called it. They both came to Tampa, won the Super Bowl that year, the same year that they came in. And then, you know, I mean, I know my football, and I guarantee you something big is going to happen next season. People are thinking that, you know, Brady is going to own the team or be a manager for a team. He could. I think he could be. But it's not going to be the Dolphins that people think, or exactly. But Wyoming, do you remember that conversation? I told you that he was going to come to the Buccaneers and you thought I was crazy. I told someone, I don't know if it was you or it was someone in my family, but I told someone and they said that it was impossible. I don't know if it was you or not, though. I would hope it was you, because I love proving people wrong when it comes to sports. Okay. I think it could have been someone in my family then, because I told a couple of people. But or I think it was on my old channel too that I was talking about that Brady was going to come to Tampa. I'll have to go and look at my old channel that I'm locked out of. I'm pretty sure I said it to someone. Now it's got me thinking about it.
Stays on his feet. Very good return that time. 18 yards.
I was glad Tommy. Absolutely, like that was a blockbuster. Everyone was shocked about that. They're like, "Oh my god," because Brady was drafted to the Patriots. You know what I mean? Everyone thought he was gonna retire as a Patriot, and I was like, "No, he's got to come to another team. He's got to come to another team. He's got to come to Tampa." And when I said that, he came to Tampa because if you go look at WrestleMania in Orlando, let's just call him Gronk because I can't pronounce his last name. Gronk was actually in the audience at WrestleMania, and that's when I said, "Oh my God, Gronk is coming to Tampa. Gronk is coming to Tampa." My sister was like, "No, there's no way. There's no way." And then I saw that Gronk was signed to the Buccaneers, and now Peyton Manning wasn't. No, Peyton Manning. Okay, he was good, but he wasn't great. And here's my reason why I say this. The reason why I say Peyton Manning was good and not great was, yes, he won a bunch of Super Bowls, and that's the name of the game: win the Super Bowl. But what's his name? He had a good offensive line. He had Marvin Harrison. He had a good offensive line. But what made me question about his is that he was good, but there was just something off about him that I didn't like. It wasn't like his actual gameplay. I think it was more of his like mentality. You know, like he wasn't there for the game. It's like, how can I say it? He wanted to only hit certain players. You know what I mean? He didn't want to hit the other players. Like when he threw the ball, it was always to. Yeah, he did. That's true. Okay, you know what? You changed my mind. You changed my mind. Okay, I forgot about that. He did play injured. Okay. Yeah, he was good. He was great. I can't. You won that argument right there. I mean, if you could play hurt and win, I forgot about that. He did win too. But let's just face it, his brother is not as good as his, Eli is not as good as Peyton. I'm sorry. There's just no comparison. Eli was not good. You know who else was actually a surprising quarterback? You know, here's another good quarterback. You ready? Dante Culpepper. The reason why I say that is look at the team that he had. Adrian Peterson. As a rookie, great. He reminded me of a young Emmitt Smith. I mean, that dude can run. And he had Randy Moss, you know what I mean? He had Randy Moss as well. Like, holy crap. Like, when Randy Moss first came into the league, that dude is just like a Mike Evans. He just does not go down. He will catch the ball even if it's almost damn near impossible to catch. He'll make catches happen out of nowhere. And here's another good player too. What was his name? Now I can't remember. Julio Jones. And who was that kick returner? The kick returner from the Falcons back in 2004 and 5. What's his name? He was fast. He would return kickoff returns for touchdowns quite often. What was it? Marvin? What was his name? Oh, someone's got to look it up now. He was... what was his name? No, you're gonna have to... Hold on. Devin Hester. Was it Devin Hester? No, it was something... I think it was Devin Hester. Wasn't it Devin Hester?
He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth.
For some reason, I'm thinking it's Devin Hester. Let me look. Hold on. I think it was Devin Hester. Yeah, Hester does sound familiar. Hold on. 2005. Kick returner for Falcons. Now I'm gonna look it up. Kick.
In this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
It was... No, it was Eddie Drummond. 2005. Eddie Drummond, he was number 20. It was Drummond. Devin Hester is on the Falcon, is on the Vikings. It was Eddie Drummond. No, wait, that's not it. No, I think it is Devin Heston's. Here we go. It says it right here. Give me a second. It was... Kick return. Alan Rosalind was he was in 2006. He ran for 1,723 yards. But it was another one. Devin Hester. Yeah, Devin Hester was number 5, 2014. Yep, that's him. He did 274 yards. I remember him. Devin Hester. Yeah. That was the year that he was 2014. Yeah, he was good. But the 2006 one was Alan Rosalind. I remember him because he pissed me off because I was at a Bucks game and we were playing against the Falcons and we kicked the ball off, instantly ran back for a touchdown. I was pissed because it was my birthday, and every year I used to go to a Bucks game for my birthday, and we've won every year except one, and that was the year that we lost to the Oakland Raiders when they were called the Oakland Raiders at the time. In overtime, we lost it. They ran it back for a touchdown for a kick return for a touchdown. That's when they had Derek Carr. So, yeah, Devin Hester was part of the Falcons when they did the kick returner, but that Roslin guy was freaking insane. I just couldn't remember his name. And you know who was another? Just see a run back last week. Can't remember who it was. Oh, yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. That was impressive, too. And you know who was a great fullback? And not many people talk about fullbacks, but A-Train, Mike Allstott. That dude was a beast. Mike Allstott was a beast. No matter what, he would get you that first down. If you needed a first down, he got you a first down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the joy of football. It's like, you don't necessarily have to like each other, but the fact that you have one goal, and that is to, like, win a Super Bowl. Like, even if you have a bunch of players on your team that you can't stand, like, that's the joy of football. It's like, hey, I hate you, blah, 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 because you play for another team, you know what I mean? But once they're all on the same team, dude, people, it changes them, like, it's pretty crazy. They could come together. Look what happened with, what was it? Tom Brady, literally, no team wanted, what was his name? It wasn't, who was it? Not Julio Jones. Who was it that he was, that was the one that walked off the team in the middle of the playoffs? What's his name? He left the Buccaneers, like, in the middle of the game. Was it Julio Jones? Or was it... Who the hell was it? And he has a bad rep with every team that he plays for. Oh, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time? This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 60 yards.
Now I'm gonna have to look up the roster. Hold on. He was a wide receiver. Hold on, now let me look this up. Because now you got me thinking about this too. Hold on. What was it, like 3 years ago we won the Super Bowl? Hold on. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Super Bowl roster. Okay, here we go. It was 2002. No, I don't want the 2002. I want the, who was it? Not John Gruden's team. 2000. When did we win the Super Bowl? It was like 3 years ago? Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, here we go. We had Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Antonio Brown. That's his name. Antonio Brown. Look what he did with Tom. Look what Antonio Brown did. I can't believe I forgot about that dude. That's the guy I was talking about. Antonio Brown. He literally, no team wanted him because of his bad football etiquette. And I agree. I agree. When we first brought him in, he was good. He wanted to be a part of something special. You know what I mean? And the only person that vouched for him was Tom Brady. No one else wanted him on the team except Tom Brady. Even Grunt said to Tom Brady, "This is a bad decision. This is a bad decision." He's like, "We're gonna need him. We're gonna need him," and they did. He was a great player, but his attitude is what ruined his career. Because he was mad that he wasn't getting the ball the year after we won the Super Bowl. We brought him back, you know what I mean? And he wasn't getting the ball back. He wasn't playing as well. And what did he do? He took off his jersey and his clothes almost. The only thing that he left on was his pants, right? And he walked off during a football game in the playoffs. In the playoffs where we could have won. We were 2 games away from going to the Super Bowl again. And he walked off the field and gave everyone the bird. Like, why do that? Like, I'm sorry. And even Bruce Arians even said it during the game, after the game, that he's not on the team anymore. We're not going to talk about him because he disgraced the game and he disgraced his team. Bruce Arians is a great coach. I liked him. I liked it. He could be as good as Tony Dungy. Okay, Dungy got screwed in that 2002 Super Bowl championship. He got screwed because it was Dungy's team. He's the one who brought in Brad Johnson, Keyshawn Johnson, Mike Allstott. You know, he had all those guys. All of those guys. And he got fired during the season. Got fired, and then here comes John Gruden. John Gruden comes in and takes over the team and wins the Super Bowl. And he said that it was his team. It wasn't his team. It was Tony Dungy's team. And look, right after we fired Dungy, he goes into the Colts and wins a Super Bowl. Won a Super Bowl against, and guess who was, literally wins a Super Bowl right after being fired from the Bucs. That is a phenomenal coach. To bounce back from having the greatest team in 2002 and then winning a Super Bowl right after that is just that's just awesome. I don't care who you are. But that's the problem. Everyone is so money hungry. Like, they'll fire a coach if they don't like something that they've done or something. But Tony Dungy, I went to school with Tony Dungy's son. Eric Dungy, I went to school with him. And he was a great football player. And sadly to say, he died. One of his sons died. And it was sad because the whole school was, it was tragic for the whole school. Because he was the only one that was nice to me when I was at school with him. You know, he knew I liked football, and I went to a couple games, you know what I mean? But he was the only one that would actually sit there and talk to me in class. He didn't care about, you know, being, like, even though he was one of the popular kids, he didn't care. He supports people with, like, you know, superpowers, and, you know, a big fan of people that had, like, autism and stuff like that, or anything that he could do to make someone's day, he would do. And when, I don't know if it was Eric Dungy that died, but it was one of the brothers. They both played football for the high school that I went to. Like, they were nice guys. And their dad would come to the games too, so sometimes I would see Tony Dungy in the stands, which would be freaking, it was awesome. Or not even in the stands sometimes. He'll be like on the sideline just hanging out. That said, Showtime has a good show about the players. Oh yeah, absolutely. And Wyoming, this is why I miss you, man. Like, do you remember when on my old channel, we used to sit here and just talk about sports and anything, and, you know, you were like the kindest person to me when I talked about it, because a lot of people were like, okay, we don't like sports. This is not entertaining. But to see your level of the conversation, you know what I mean? It's fun, because it's like I can sit here and like, we can agree and we could disagree, but most of the time we agree with almost everything that we talk about. Like, you're the female version of myself, you know what I mean? You sit there and you love the hockey fights that I put on for you, you know, I'm always knocking someone out. Or, you know, when we talk about football, you know, we don't like the same teams, but, you know, we support, you know, our differences too, you know what I mean? And you see, like, you know, who deserves to be in our brackets and not, you know? That's it. You need to come back more, man. I miss you in here. You know, you are definitely, like, a person I could talk to about this stuff. And, you know, like, you just proved me wrong earlier about Peyton Manning. I thought to be honest with you, I didn't like him. I thought he wasn't a fan of the game because, you know, and I think it's, like, with the whole Peyton Manning thing, you know, I didn't agree with you with your assessment at first, but then you told me about, you know, what he did do, and I forgot about that. Hell yeah, you need to come back around more. I'll make you come back. I'll tag you every single time. Right now I'm playing like crap because you got me thinking about stuff. That's why they scored that touchdown. But it's all good.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D? Momentum swing. And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people
absolutely.
They believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every
What's up? What's up, Siren? But I will say this, the two best players in the world, I don't care who you are. If you don't agree with this, you don't know football. But ready? Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson. If they were on the same team, can you imagine how deadly that team would be? Or think about this, you ready? Dan Marino, Bo Jackson, and Deion Sanders all on the same team. Holy shit. Oh, and don't forget Tyreek Hill. That team, like, if they made football. I mean, yeah, you had John Madden as a good coach, and John Madden was a player too. But but that modern era with Bo Jackson and Deion Sanders, can you imagine if they actually had Tyreek Hill and Dan Marino? Like, that would be a team that would go for many seasons. Like, they were good. Prove me wrong. Bo went to play baseball too. Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing. Some of these football players come from playing baseball. Jackson also did it, but no. I think Bo did play football too, and baseball, if I'm not mistaken. But we could be wrong, but I think we're right about that. But I could look it up if you want me to. What's up, Tommy? And here's the other thing too. The other thing that I would tell you, and I love football with a passion. You guys all know this. I would tell you, the one player that should have won a Super Bowl, honestly, is a Raven, and that is Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson deserves a Super Bowl. He works his ass off. He definitely deserves it. He's got a high spirit about himself. Deion Sanders, oh, dude. Absolutely. Think about that. Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, both on the same team. I mean, you don't have to like the team, but you gotta respect the man. Like, he goes in, plays hard, knowing that he doesn't have a team behind him. Like, it's like, the one person that could not. I don't know what you mean. Oh, injury reserve, yeah. But look at, I mean, like, even though people always said that he was a ball dropper, Keyshawn Johnson, okay, think about him, okay? Was he fast? Yes. Was he always good at handling the ball? No, not necessary, not all the time. But the one thing I could tell you is, if he catches that ball, he's gonna do something with it, you know what I mean? And some of these football players, they can make the spectacular catches, but they can't catch a simple pass. You know what I mean? Like, look what happened to, what was his name? Larry Fitzgerald. Another great wide receiver. Another great wide receiver. He doesn't get talked about that much. But when he was on the Cardinals, he was great. He was great. He won the Super Bowl in Tampa. You know what I mean? He won the Super Bowl in Tampa where I first dislocated my knee. But the one person one person can't make all of the offensive plays until Lamar Jackson fully commits. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some players out here. There's some players out here that they can be on the best team in the world, but they're all about themselves. Like, remember when we talked about Michael Vick? Michael Vick had Julio Jones. He had a lot of good players. The only thing bad about Michael Vick was he couldn't throw deep balls. He had a team literally that can run down the field. Like, here, I'll show you. Next time I throw the ball, I'll show you. He has speed runners. Like, look at Mike Evans. You know, Mike Evans is one guy. But, you know, the reason why Michael Vick didn't win a Super Bowl, hasn't won a Super Bowl, is because he rather run the ball himself than throw it to a wide open receiver like Julio Jones. Everyone knows you cannot beat Julio Jones man to man. You need to have at least two guys on him if you're going to have a chance. He's just like a Mike Evans. When you got Mike Evans wide open for a freaking man-to-man, you better give that guy the ball because he's gonna run it down your throat. You know, I mean, Godwin's not as good as Mike Evans, but he's got the ball. He can handle. Julio Jones made wide receivers great. Exactly. Michael Vick was all about himself. He really was. Did you hear him? Like, come on, guys. Don't make me start preaching here, because I'll tell you, because there was a game that I watched where he won the game by 3 points. He won the game by 3 points, okay? And he got, like, intercepted, like, 3 times. Right? But he ran for, like, 116 yards. And he said during that press conference when he won that game by 3 points, he says, "Oh, I did. You know, if I didn't hit that 100 yards and stuff like that, you know, the reason why I got picked was because, you know." He was all about himself. He was tooting his own horn most of the time. Like, that was one of my. I felt great. You know, I did. You know, I got through the seat. Like, I found the open holes and stuff like that. It's like, hello, your offensive line helped you. Your offensive line, the big guys that are like protecting your ass are the ones that. Because if it was me. If I was the head coach of that team, of the Falcons, I would have said, you know what? He wants to make it all about himself. No one blocked for him. Let's see if he could get out of a freaking situation with that. Like, just let him get sacked every single time. Kind of like the movie, The Gridiron Game, you know, with Adam Sandler. You know, Adam Sandler was, oh, it's all about me. It's all about me. And then no one wanted to block for him. You know what I mean? That's exactly what Vic was doing. He turned it all to himself and thought he was the best player in the team when you have, 10 other guys I'm sorry. No. I can't condone that. That's just asinine. If that's how you're gonna think, then you don't need to be on a team. And I think that's why they got rid of him, and then he got in trouble for dogfighting. It's just not worth it to me. It's like, if you want a decent like team, you know, you gotta show your guys some love too. Like, thank your offensive line if they cover for you and you manage to score a running touchdown. You need to thank your offensive line, because those are the key injuries that can happen, is your offensive line. People get rolled up on, ankles can actually, like, players are stepping on each other's feet and stuff like that. Anything can happen to your offensive line. If one of your key guys gets injured, you're fucked. I don't care who you are. You could be the most agile quarterback in the world. If someone misses a block and they hit you in the wrong way, kind of like that movie. What was it? With Paul Walker. Remember and the guy Billy Bob, or whatever his name was, the guy that liked the pig. He had a concussion and he fell over, and his key quarterback, aka Paul Walker, was out for an injury. He broke his leg or something, you know what I mean? Like, anything could happen to your star quarterback. If you don't have a good, decent offensive line and a good backup, you're not going to win games. I mean, your defense could do something, but think about it. Your offense is on the field. Most are usually on the field longer than your defense. At least it should be. If you know what I'm saying. If you can okay, so what makes you a good running back is your blockers. Look at Adrian Peterson. How many times has he ran for 1,000 yards? And look at Mike Evans. Mike Evans broke the record, you guys. Just last the win against the Panthers. He's been in the league for 10 years, ready? And he's already caught for 1,000 yards every single season. That's 10,000 yards already, guys. He's gotten 1,000 yards every single season that he's been in the league. Okay, that's impressive. 10 years with 1,000 yards. No, I don't think no one has ever done that, other than Adrian Peterson, maybe. Think about it. 1,000 yards in 10 seasons. That's 10,000 yards already. And he's still in his prime. And he's still going. Like, don't count Mike Evans out. You know what I mean? Like, even though he's on the Buccaneers, which is, I love my Buccaneers, honestly. But Brady even said it. Mike Evans is the workhorse of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He does not stop. He'll play injured. Like, he had a hamstring injury during that game, and he still caught the ball and ran it for a touchdown. Like, the dude is a monster. And if it wasn't for Evans, we wouldn't have won that game. That's all I'm going to say about Evans, because Evans is a monster. Oh, yeah. Fletcher Cox? Oh, yeah. Hands down. You know who else was really good? Warren Sapp. Remember when he got a fumble recovery, ran it back for a touchdown? That dude's big as hell. And he's slow as hell, too. But when he got that touchdown and freaking did the pogo stick, bouncing up and down like a pogo stick, bro, that right there solidified our Buccaneers defense. That's why we were number one in the world, because we had John Lynch, Derek Brooks, Rondé Barber. Who else do we have? Ryan Sims. We had so many key players for that Super Bowl championship run. It was ridiculous. I mean, there was just no way we were gonna lose those games. You're only up. Nah, they ain't coming back from that. Get out of here. You should see the game I did yesterday. Or the day before. I scored over 1,000 yards. I mean, what was it? I was close to 400 points. I was at 367? Or something like that. I'll have to look. Hold on. Something's going on. I can't pick my play. My play wasn't working. Why is my play not here? What the hell? Okay. That's strange. My play is not here. I was gonna throw the deep ball. This is bad. I'm gonna have to go for it. Damn it. I don't know why my play wasn't there. That cost me. That just cost me. Shit. Oh, I did not like that. That was not cool.
Just a short one there, but guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Now I'm annoyed.
To pick up the first down.
I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fix this situation.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player.
Alright, Wyoming, thanks for hanging out, bud. Good talking football with you. Get out of here. That's a block kick. You ain't getting that. Get out of here. You really think you're gonna kick that? Really? You really tried to do that? Okay, now here's my play. Here's the play that I was trying to tell you about. Watch this play, you guys. This is my go-to. You see how it's man-to-man right now? Okay, this is how you can read defense. There's only one guy covering Adams. Watch Adams, okay? Look, wide open. Ready? Fire it. Oh man, I didn't throw it better enough. It's alright, hold on a second. Let's do it this way. Hold on. There we go. Alright, watch this one. Watch the left side, you guys. You see the one with the red line? Okay, usually how it would work is you set it up, right? I'm setting it up so you guys can see how much of a deep ball I'm talking about. Okay, imagine this is Julio Jones every single time. Oh, nope, that's not a fumble. That's not a fumble. Nope. Oh, that's bullcrap. I'm gonna challenge that. His knee was down actually. His knee was down. I'm challenging it. See, knee was down. Nope.
Was the knee in fact down before this ball comes comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Yep, see, my ball.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me with that. That was definitely not a fumble.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families.
Alright, I don't like this weather, though.
Right, pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
I'm just gonna run it for the rest of the time.
Has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
He's already hit the record with him. I'm trying to hit it with every single player.
63, that moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time.
Okay, he's in 3rd place now.
Here's a diving catch right side. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
And what I like to do is I like to kick it. A lot of people just like to kick it straight through. But I would give him a little chance to get the ball. But my ultimate goal is to, like, throw perfect passes every single game, like, for the whole season. But I know how unrealistic that is because, you know, someone's gonna drop the ball eventually, you know what I mean? But it's wishful thinking.
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And
for the 3rd time now, this is going to wind up a safety. Unbelievable. Things are just going from bad.
Alright, let's get the ball back and let's see if I can actually. I want to try to do. There we go. And oh no, they're. Okay. Let's see how far I can rate information. Why is my dude not playing? Is he injured? Is that what's going on? Where's my guy? Who's injured? Pulled growing. Oh my god. Jamar Chase is out. Torn lip. Oh god. A lot of my guys are. That's why I'm starting to freaking get sacked and stuff. My main guys are hurt. Okay. Jamar Chase is one of my favorites. But, whatever. I'll make it work for now.
And the Buccaneers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Mahomes will throw for it. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of...
I was wondering why he wasn't out there.
It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Corral and the Panthers going to come up now, 1st and 10.
Oh, I know the play. I know the play that you're about to do, and I ain't letting it happen. Nope, get out of here. Absolutely not. I saw that play happening right away. Wait. Oh, I gotta switch it. There we go. Got him. Thank you. Yeah, you thought you were gonna do it.
We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone.
If you guys want, I know I haven't really talked about it. My pinned comment is the goal that I'm trying to reach. If you look at my community post, there, it shows you the game. I have 22 something right now, and I'm just trying to buy the Red Dead game. No, Cam Newton is not on the Panthers anymore. The Panthers have Bryce Young now. Bryce Young is their quarterback. And if I could be honest, Bryce Young, he's good at running the ball, but he's more of like a running back too. There's a player, I don't know who it is. There was a player. He's what's his name? From the Saints. He's like a quarterback, number 5, but he also plays like running back and stuff like that. He's very versatile. But Bryce Young he's decent. I don't like Cam Newton. Here's the problem with Cam Newton. He's like a younger version of Michael Vick. He ran the ball way too much, and whenever he throws the ball, it was literally, it wasn't the best throw that you could do. You know what I mean? Like he's not that good at throwing the ball. I don't think he has that much power behind it, so he got picked off a lot. Now I love it when we play against him because he's just like a Jameis Winston. Now that's another quarterback I want to talk about, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is always the one, you know, he's the first quarterback ever to throw in his rookie year the same amount of touchdowns as he did interceptions. And then when Tom Brady was coming to the or before Tom Brady came to the Bucs, right? Jameis Winston tweeted out, "Hey, I got my eyes fixed. I'm actually gonna be playing very well, and I'm gonna take this team to new heights." And then guess what Tom Brady said? Well, you're not about to see what's going to happen. And as soon as he tweeted that out, that I knew he was coming to the Buccaneers, and he did. And he took Jameis Winston's spot, and it's funny. Jameis Winston was on our team for a long time, and here comes that quarterback. Oh, the uniforms are great. Oh, you should see the all black ones. I made an all black one. It's pretty cool. You could make your own jerseys on this game too. I have an all black jersey, and then I have their black shoes with the red on them, so it matches. It's so cool looking. I don't know if you're gonna be able to stay awake for 5 minutes. I could show it to you real quick, because I'm gonna play another round of this, because I need to catch up to what I want to do. But I could just send a picture to you, and then you could check it out on Messenger, Wyoming. So, and you notice I changed your name on your, instead of calling like them having your real name, I changed it to Wyoming, so everyone knows. Like I don't like doxing. Like I'm not a fan of it, so that's why I just changed your name to whatever your YouTube is. I did it for Morky Mom. I did it for pretty much anyone. I love when Iowa State wears their black uniforms. Oh yeah. The black uniforms, I feel like the black uniforms should be like the go-to.
This will be taken at the 10.
Alright, I'm out of here. I got you. See ya.
And the Buccaneers just continue.
Just like how I had it for the Lightning jerseys, you know, the all black ones. That's what I did for the Bucks.
They're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side. After a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
Thank you. Tommy, are you a mod on here, buddy? I don't know if Tom's a... Yeah, Tommy's a mod. Okay. Tommy's another good dude that I support 100%. He's super cool.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Corral. Flushed out right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing here, Corral. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
All right, let me see if I can run it back for another touchdown. See, you can see I run away from the ball for a minute, and it's to set it up. Yeah, I couldn't go anywhere that time, but it's okay. It's totally okay because I'm about to do a big running play. Y'all ready for this? This is how I've already gotten 1,000 yards rushing, is by plays like this. You follow your blockers, and look at that. Get off of me. Get off of me. I couldn't do it. Gronk was another great player. Yes, he should be in the Hall of Fame as well. Him and Gronk him and Brady are gonna be Hall of Famers, 100%.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. Now he's loose again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to.
And I think they deserve to be in the same class. Him and Gronk deserve both need to be in the same class because there's your dynamic duels. There's always a dynamic duel between players. It was Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison, right? Remember those two were like dynamic together. And then you had Dante Culpepper with Randy Moss, okay? And then you had Tom Brady and Gronk. And then for the Bucks, it was drinking hot chocolate, nice. It was what's his name for the Bucks? You had Brad Johnson and Joey Galloway. That's another good wide receiver, Joey Galloway. Like, not many people remember him either, but he was pretty good too. Or Vincent Jackson. Look at Vincent Jackson and what was his name for the Eagles? Vincent Jackson was really good too. Who else was it? Yeah, they were all chemistry players. Like if you're gonna be a quarterback, you gotta have chemistry with at least one or two of your players. If you don't have that, it's not good football. And look, that's another good player. J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt is another good one. And what about, what's his name? Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman's another good one. I mean, that guy had an eye for the ball, too. Like, there's a lot of players that done great things for football. Like, and they're exciting to watch, you know what I mean? Alright, here, Wyoming, since I just won, I'll show you the jerseys real quick, okay? Just give me a second. J.J. Watt was, yeah. Okay, here we go. I'll show you the jerseys. You ready? Look who we played, you guys. We played the Saints now. I mean, not a big deal. I just gotta do this part real quick and then, like, we're playing the Saints now. Alright, here we go. I think that's the last of the communications that I need to do. Yep, okay, so we're gonna advance to the Saints. And you guys know how much I hate the Saints. As a Bucks fan, those are our rivals, 100%. And I don't like them. So my goal is to not let them score a single touchdown. But here's the uniforms. You ready? So this is the uniform that I made. Where is it? Give me a second. I gotta find it. There you go, right there. That's their jerseys. And then I add their the shoes. If you want, look at the shoes, I'll show you. There you go. And then I even changed their socks too to if I can figure out where it's at. There you go. That's the outfit that I usually wear. And I think they're gonna be wearing red, or black, so it's gonna be very confusing. Oh no, wait. Okay, I think we should be. Please don't tell me that they're wearing black too, because if they're wearing black too, it's gonna be kind of confusing. Nope, they're wearing white. Okay, here we go. And watch, I'm not gonna let them score a single point. Not a field goal, not a touchdown, no nothing. I'm going to destroy this team. I can't stand the Saints. I think they don't even deserve to have a team. But, you know, but that's just me. Get down. And it's my ball. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play no mercy against these guys. I don't like them.
The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Get off of me. As you can see, I changed I got rid of the Buck ship and stuff like that. The reason why is because I'm making this team my own. Okay, so Jamar Chase is out for 3 weeks.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
I mean, Chimera is really good. I give them that. They do have one really good running back, but I don't like the Saints at all. They're too cocky. They think they're better than everyone, but you know, I don't even think they won a Super Bowl. But I could be wrong. They might have won the Super Bowl. I just might not remembered, or I wasn't around back then. But I refuse to let them win. Like, they might get some yards, but they're not gonna score a touchdown. I won't let them. I don't care how hard I have to play.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Up past the 30, second down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 17 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
Sitting 10th in the league in rushing isn't bad, but it's also not as high as where he knows he should be with how talented he is. There's definitely another gear there, and hopefully their game plan gives him an opportunity to hit it and put together one of his best performances of the season.
It'll be a safe.
But Chimera is their best player on that team. Hands down.
On play action, now Carr. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Williams.
Yeah, you're not going nowhere. Oh, Drew Brees, absolutely. I mean, what happened? Like, it was always a competition between him, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady. Those were the top three quarterbacks of that era. And Drew Brees was always in third place, and he was always upset about it. I'm sorry, you're not gonna be better than Tom Brady. You're not gonna be better than Peyton Manning. Like, you have no chance. You don't have a team. And he wasn't even that good of a quarterback. And then they get rid of him for Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston sucks too. Like, come on, dude. Like, that team is a joke. The Saints are the joke. The Saints are a joke. Like, I don't understand it.
Weekend, and Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To throw his Carr. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
Automatic first down.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Chubb will get the call, running left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. That is into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Here's Mahomes to throw, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people use
But
the
it's
strategy
Saints.
nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Complete to Olave on the out route. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Carr going to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they're able to get this one across the 30.
All right. I see what you're doing. Let's see here. Let's go with my famous play right here.
Now a play fake. Carr.
Ah, shoot.
He completes it to Olave. He's going to get this all the way.
I didn't read that right.
A gain of 32 then.
You ain't scoring, bro. I refuse to let you score. You're not gonna score. You're not gonna score.
Here's Kamara off the draw. Taken down at the 30.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you score. That's not gonna happen.
Very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Play action. Now it's Carr. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Here's Tyler Newsome now. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
See ya.
And he's loose again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is something you almost never see. A punt return better than 100 yards from one end zone to the other. And the Bucs have opened the lead up to 30. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Get down.
And he will make it back to the 15.
All right, let's see here.
There by the kick team. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury. Remember, right down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. 6-yard line, excellent field position. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bucs extend their lead yet again. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. To return it, Alvin Kamara. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Carr. T.J. Watt. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taking on the midfield logo. Powering his way forward. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And this offense set up nicely with what looks to be a 1st and goal right around the 10-yard line. A give. This is Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Bucs are pouring it on. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, successfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time made that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 13. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this 3rd down started, they need a 4-10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Chris Jones, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, they get downfield and create an extra box for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Chubb is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes before the snap. They called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
Got him.
To get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space.
Yeah, you know he's hurting. As many times as I put him on the ground, he's hurting. He's a tough dude.
The Saints with a football here to begin.
I just keep knocking him on his ass. I'm going to keep doing it too.
Something you have to be wary of on your side of the field that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. T.J. Watt in there to get it again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that.
There he goes, left side. There he goes again. Nick Chubb, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Nick Chubb, 56 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. On play action, it's Carr. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now a timeout, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up by that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff are going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And again, it's Chubb. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. They'll give it to Chubb. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Third and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Nick Chubb taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs have got it on cruise control. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line. Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in. Tucker with the extra point, and around his own here in his first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. On second down, Williams. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we have them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And for the 3rd time now, this is going to wind up a safety. Unbelievable.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big, because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him, and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in 2nd place. And the Buccaneers just continue to roll. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
2nd and 15. Now Williams running left. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Kamara up the middle. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Watch out for Hill on the return. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Fights through. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Nick Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for second most all time. And the Buccaneers extend their lead yet again. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for two here. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
T.J. Watt in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. T.J. Watt in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Here's Hill on the return. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is. And
there he goes left side. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They show one with 3 tight ends here on first down. They run it again with Chubb. Oh, look at that. He's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 176, moving him past Emmitt Smith and into second place all time. And the Buccaneers are pouring it on. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Saints again ready to go on offense. Carr going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their own 13. And he'll start with a give to Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his call on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far. offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And this returnable for Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He goes 67 yards on the punt return. And the Bucs have got it on cruise control. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on two more. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 13. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Carr. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
You doing okay over there, partner? Because that's yet another sack in this game that you just had to do. We're not even at halftime yet. No wonder this team has the lead. What an effort by the defense right from the word go. The adjustments at halftime, they're going to have to be big, or this could really get ugly in the second half.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And, oh, that is going to be a safety.
Right now, they're just trying to get to halftime because they need a break. This game, it's been a shellacking in every way, and they just got driven backwards for a safety.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Chubb will get the call running left. Nice little juke. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb finding the end zone yet again. And the Bucs just continue to roll. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done. I'd love to know what he's saying in the huddle now to his guys up front, because it's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time, able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his offensive line and say, guys, just a couple seconds extra, please.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 4 yards the gain, and he'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they have to move the chains. Carr now to throw. pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And this taken at the 49. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Handoff comes to Chubb. And some strong running. Shoves him aside. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run with Chubb. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Kamara now to return, taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Now Carr. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
All right, third quarter. Here we go.
Time here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, and just...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bucs offense set to begin this third quarter. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. There he goes, left side. Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way. Nick Chubb. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb finding the end zone yet again. And the Bucs extend their lead yet again. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is got it. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They go up the middle with Chubb. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Buccaneers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And running with power here. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Jordan, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. These guys have played 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. Barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Now Hill to return it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And again, it's Chubb. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And quickly, they get to the line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Here's Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. concerning field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. Chubb looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Chubb again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb finding the end zone yet again. And the Buccaneers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spilled. First and goal at the 5-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. A give. This is Chubb. Stiff-armed him. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb, he flat out
All right, David.
can't be stopped. And the Buccaneers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Under pressure, and they got to it again.
Buried by multiple defenders.
David, I already said okay.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
And he had no room to run as he's...
Oh my God, David, I said okay.
Time out here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will.
I said it 3 times, bro.
That for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. And trouble trying to middle here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb finding the end zone.
Good night.
And the Buccaneers are pouring it on. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for two here. Now Mahomes. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these two-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for two and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on two-point plays as well.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
All right, come on.
In there for the seventh time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. To throw is Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. It's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate.
He will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here comes the Saints punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And taken right at the 35. Gets past one man. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And they will take over first and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Bucs have got it on cruise control. The Buccaneer offense again out there to go for two. Here's Mahomes to throw, escaping the pressure right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on two more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes
Nope.
the return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Alright, after this game, I'm going to bed. Or try to.
They got a setback and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2.
Alright, so looking good here. I said they weren't going to score. I kept true to that so far.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller.
Oh crap.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
That could have been bad.
Sometimes like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone,
pressure comes and down he goes. Cameron Jordan in there for a milestone sack. That's number 150 of his great career. Here comes the Saints punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And it's fielded at the 34.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. A solid stiff arm. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They run it again with Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb finding the end zone yet again. And the Bucs just continue to roll. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down.
Come on.
Outside of the 15.
Let's see if we can get some more points.
Now as they get ready to take over here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now fall down. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. So a player shaken up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Nick Chubb. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nick Chubb. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Bucs extend their lead yet again. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He completes it to Olave. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Inside handoff now, Miller. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind.
All right, go to bed, bro. You said you were going to bed.
They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And they're not going to get to the line.
I'm just going to finish this game up and then I'm going to bed.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On play action, now Carr. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Taken in at the 11. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and Tampa Bay trots out there now. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Chubb will get the call running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Come on, I want to get to the 1,000 yards. Come on. There we go. That might get me a lot closer. Hold on. 893. Alright. There we go.
They continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd. That was Carr. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Cameron Jordan drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Watch out for Hill on the return. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Pushing his way through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Almost there to the 1,000. Can I get it?
They run again on first down. Chubb.
Yes.
Pushes past
Get off of me.
bulldozing his way through. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone.
There we go.
Nick Chubb, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Buccaneers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Working from the gun. It's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's Hill on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
If I get one good run, maybe I can hit that 1,000. Yes. Is that 1,000? I wonder if that's the 1,000.
Empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Saints coming out now to take the field.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section of the ball.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
5 yards on the line, but it'll leave them with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Carr gonna throw. And he can't get away. Carr is gonna go down, and that is a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Carr now going to fake the jet sweep and throw off play action. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Carr. Under pressure, they got him again. Myles Garrett in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. On 3rd down, Miller. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series to be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th. Charles.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. Breaks a tackle. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Chubb.
Timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Chubb. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Draw play. This is Miller.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
And this returnable for Hill. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Patrick Mahomes, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have got it on cruise control. McCaffrey will try to run it in.
Oh, this is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take over the game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something on the board and not get shut out.
In his own end zone, it's Carr. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. And that right there is a bailout. Gave him a lot of breathing room.
And usually we put that on the officials, bailing someone out. They cause that one themselves. There's no doubt about that penalty.
Carr completes it. And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Carr now on first down. Again. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll set up short right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And that meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now Chubb running right. He stiff arms it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Rolling to his left. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put a mildly for them, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking deep for Adams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you?
And wide open, complete. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Even such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. It's fielded at the 45. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you can.
Come on, play the Saints again. Sweet.
staff points when you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path to follow.
Okay, that's not what I want to look up. Where's league schedule? Where's so my highest scoring game? It was one of them was like I think it was this one. It was like 300 something points. Okay, bye week: Saints, Falcons, Chargers, Giants, Steelers, Commanders. Oh, I played the Eagles. Okay. For week 18. Alright, I'm out of here.